All right. Welcome to Street Serenade. Boom, right here. You can see it. Street Serenade. This is volume 30, number 30. And so, happy to see you all. Thank you so much for coming out to hang out with us. And so, we're getting ready to get started. This is Street Serenades number 30. I've been doing this all around the city for the past 6 weeks now, bringing a lot of light and love and joy to different communities, having a lot of fun doing it. So, tonight is yet another one of those special moments. Thank you for being here with us. Behind me, I have John Lampkin on drums. Craig Alston back there on bass. Got the good brother Brandon Woody on trumpet back there. And you guys, for those that know me, I'm Aaron Hill. For those that don't, I'm Aaron Hill. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun. This is a totally free concert, so if you would like to donate, we definitely receive all donations. Welcome, in a welcome way. And the way that you can do that is by donations, as well as there's a Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal information there on the front. And so your reciprocity is sincerely appreciated. And so I'm doing the same thing for my Facebook Live people right now too. So we're gonna have some fun tonight. And if you're on Facebook Live, just look at the pinned comment and you'll see it right in this comment section. tune by John Coltrane. Anybody ever heard of John Coltrane before in your life? At least maybe one person? I was kidding. That was John Coltrane. That was Naima. One of my favorite tunes. Favorite tunes.
Thank you all so much. This is Most Def. Umi says, so they can help others. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people that go round, going around the people make the world go round. How's everybody feeling? Hello, everybody. It's so good to see you all. So good on this beautiful summer evening. Beautiful summer evening. The sun is now being very nice to us by not shining directly in our face. So this is for everybody that's just coming. This is my mom here. So you'll hear special commentary coming from my mom. She said, "Hurry up before the lights turn up." Yeah. So we thank you all so much for joining us. Once again, this is Street Serenade number 30. For everybody that's here, there are cards here. For everybody, please grab a card. It shows all the information for how to stay in touch with all of us here and myself, Street Serenades, and the whole nine. So this is Street Serenades number 30. Been doing this around the city of Baltimore. Tomorrow, actually, we'll be doing a Street Serenade. I'll be there with my trio, the Aaron Hill Trio, 12 to 2 p.m. at the B&O Railroad Station. B&O Railroad Museum in Ellicott City. That's 3711 Maryland Avenue. Please come out and join us tomorrow, 12:30 to 2 p.m. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're going to keep this thing going, have a little bit more fun. Tunes called Black Narcissus. sweat out of every bit of clothing I just had on, all at one time. I should have bought a change in clothes just for that one song. For that one song. Whew. I gotta take a shower now before the next song. So this next tune we're gonna do is an original. It's an original song of mine, and I wrote this on a November night, and so I call it November Night's Dream. November night, strange, strange, strange. November night, strange, 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 strange. November night, 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 strange, strange. It was November night, strange, strange. So sometimes in life, it's important for us to just dwell on everything that we're dealing with in the moment. Think about the future, think about the past, the present, the now, the then. Learn from everything that we can learn from to make a better humanity, better future for all of us. So right now, our world is calling on each and every one of us to do what I like to call holding the space. Holding the space, holding the space, holding the space, holding the space for our whole human race. Because right now what we're getting is a little taste of what it means to be patient. Somebody asked me the other day if they thought that, if I thought that people were being nicer or being more mean during this time. So Matthew said exactly what I told him. I felt like people were being nicer. And the reason why is because it's pricier to be mean. Meaning that it costs you, it costs me, it costs everybody. And what we're noticing is that we're all one and the same. Doesn't matter your first name or your last name or who you think there is to blame. Doesn't matter. All in the same place. At the same time. Same place. At the same time. We're in the same place. At the same time. With the same mindfulness. Breathing the same breath, having the same test, wondering who's the best. Nobody's less than. And the thing I like most is that we're getting a reality check. And that's a life reality check. What I encourage all of us to do today, tomorrow, hopefully we did it yesterday, is just to do a minute of self-reflection. A minute of what some people call second guessing. But what I really call it is self-reflection. Check your reactions and make sure that those reactions on old actions just move in very passively. Because if so, then you might just be on autopilot. And that's not helping anyone. November night, dream. much. So this tune. So this tune, this next tune that I'm gonna play, that we're gonna play, is a song that I'm trying to think. What year did I write this? Wow, maybe 2016, no, 17. This is a song called "This Life." This life is only what you make it. Take this life as far as you can take it, and be done with the cares and affairs of the world. Because at the end of the day, it's not worth losing your peace. Because it all amounts to nothing. Keep your peace. This life. what you make it. Take this life far as you can take it and be done. Things the world has to offer, the affairs, the cares, all amount to nothing. It's only what you make it. Take this life as far as you can take it and be done with the things the world has to offer, the affairs and all the cares. All amount to nothing. That was this life. Thank you. All right, so as we are rounding out, this is going to be, let's see. I think this might be rounding up on our last song. How you all feeling? Everybody feeling good? It's a cool night now. It's so cool right now. It's so cool. I tell you what, let's actually do yo, let's do a ballad, yo. Let's do a ballad. Yeah. I mean not a ballad, but let's do a groove of sentimental groove. So, no serenade would be right without a serenade tune. So the serenade tune that we're going to do right now, I'm not even going to introduce it. I'm just going to we're just going to play it and let you all actually just enjoy it. And if I make a prediction, if my prediction is right, then tell me at the end of the song. Tell me if my prediction was right that no serenade would be right without this tune. One more time, y'all. Give it up for Brandon Woody on trumpet. Craig Austin back here on bass. John Lampkin, drums. I'm Aaron Hill. I want to give you a chorus of something right before y'all go. You mind that? Just a chorus of something? Is that all right? I can't see y'all, so I had to tell by your voices. All right. So I just want to give you this right before we go. So it's a tune that I wrote, and it's called Raise Up. And the message in it, I think is fit for the times, and that's why I want to give it to you real quick. And it's a chorus that you can sing along with it. It goes like this. It's time to raise up. 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 Simple enough, right? Everybody say it's time, time. It's time to raise up. 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 So we play it really softly because my microphone's not too loud. Said it's time to plant these seeds and raise up relief for peace we seek. It's caged up beneath these seeds of greed that delay us. It's time to get away from the mechanisms that plague us straight up. We gotta know enough is enough. How many lives will it take before we're tipping the cup? Desensitized lives and the victim is us. But at this point it's self-inflicted. Do you get it, get it, get it, get it? And the lies keep coming. Conflict of identity, we're still running. Tied up in the knots and plots of dysfunction. We gotta know it's all cunning and conniving. But yet we're still striving to keep the systems in place that cause the divide. And I speak on multiple planes, the law that resides in the doctrine given by the law. Everybody say it's time, time. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where my people at? It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where the people at? People at. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. Got the people in the frenzy, hands up. If you're with me and you know that it's time. Everybody say it's time, time. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where the people at? It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where the people at? It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. Got the people in the frenzy, hands up. If you're with me and you know that it's time. Said it's the broken foundation of an offbeat nation. Racial, religious, political divides that lies the frustration. Severing relations, but your counterpart plays a part in elevation. Patience, we left that like gone with the wind, but in the end it's the most significant, just like oxygen. And how we gonna win if we can't get right within, right within, right within? So when you look at your fellow human being, you should see yourself. And if you don't see yourself, then you don't see no one else. So I'm just here to tell you that it's time to look up. It's time to raise our vibration. It's time to raise up. Everybody say it's time, time. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where the people at? People at. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time. Where the people at? It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. It's time to raise up. Got the people in the frenzy, hands up. If you're with me and you know that it's time, time, time. So as we end off the night tonight, we just end on that tip. With everything that we're going through, my hope is that every day humanity gets better. One day at a time, one smile at a time, one note at a time from up here behind the music. And so I'm an optimistic person, and I believe in humanity. And I'm a person that believes that what doesn't take us away makes us stronger. So I leave you with this message. Don't take your actions for granted. Don't take your smile for granted. The smile that you give someone today may be just the thing that they need to allow them to go one more day in this thing that we call quarantine. So know that your actions have reactions and that they mean something whether you intend them or not. And just raise it up, raise it up, raise it up. It's time to raise 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 up, raise our vibrations up. It's time to raise 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 up. Got the people in the frenzy, hands up. If you're with me, you know that it's time. 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 much for your love and your energy. Thank you. Thank you. Don't forget Street Serenades. This is number 30. I'm taking this all around the city. My goal is to take every gift that I have and to be able to touch as many people as possible, because what I realize is that every single positive action helps us through this 24-hour news cycle and everything else that's going on. So I'm going to take my light, I'm going to let it shine, and tomorrow we'll be letting it shine in Main Street in Ellicott City from 12:30 to 2 p.m. Aaron Hill Trio, Street Serenades number 31. We'll be on the corner of Main Street in Maryland. That's 3711 Maryland Avenue. And if you forget it, all the information is on this card that's in front of this basket. Please make sure you grab one. And all my social media information is on there, and that's where I post all the dates. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your night. Raise it up.
Yeah.
Man, I've been rapping a little bit lately too.
Crazy part, thank you. Crazy part is that's the way it all started for me. All started. Thank you all so much, Facebook. I know y'all can't see me anymore, but trust me, I'm still here. I love you. It's 11 people. I love you. Kisses and hugs. I love you. Join me tomorrow at 12:30 to 2 p.m. And don't forget, if you'd like to drop a donation, the information is right here in the chat, and you can drop $1, drop 15 cents. Much love to y'all. Peace. See you soon.